Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Master Koper and today I would like to talk about perception and different levels of consciousness. So as you may be aware, there are different levels of consciousness, and as you progress through your life and you tend to meditate and work towards your work to progress in your spiritual path, you find that your level of consciousness increases, your level of awareness increases. And depending on which level of consciousness you are, certain things may or may not make sense to you. So on the higher you are, you could say, the more you'd be able to comprehend and understand, and the lower you are, the less you would be able to comprehend and understand. And it's as simple as that. So say you're at this specific point of consciousness. Of course, it's not possible to point down, but theoretically, if you're on this level of consciousness, you're only able to see this this amount. But if you raise higher, you're gonna be able to see this amount, this whole thing, right? Another thing, what people don't tend to mention when they talk about points of consciousness, is that yes, you have this type of ladder which you climb, and the higher you are, the more you're aware of, and easier you are to comprehend different things. But what people don't mention is that along certain point of consciousness, there are also different perceptions. So you could have five people who are exactly on the same level of consciousness, yet due to their past experiences and their perceptions on the world, their views could be different. The, their level of interpretation of everything would be exactly the same. Their awareness of the things that are around them would be the same, but they would look at it differently. Imagine the ladder again, but imagine that you have like infinite amount of ladders going this way as well. So you're climbing up the ladder and you pause for a minute and you look around and you're on this level of awareness, and then you can also move to the right or to the left. And it's like imagine seeing a pillar, right? You can see a pillar in front of you, and behind that you see green leaves coming out of it. So you think that that pillar has green leaves coming out of it. And you keep climbing up and you keep seeing more of the pillar and more of the leaves. But then you decide to stop for a while and you jump the ladder twice to the right, and then all of a sudden, even though you're on exactly same level of consciousness, you can see that there's a tree behind the pillar, and those leaves were not coming out of the pillar, they were coming from the tree that was behind the pillar. But since you were on a certain level, on a certain point of perception, it did not allow you to see the real truth. So you had to move few ladders left or right in order to be able to see a different point of view from the same level of consciousness, and that then gave you the truth. So this is a very metaphorical way of explaining this, but it has many practical uses. And if you remember this while thinking about consciousness levels and different people, you'd be able to apply it easily when such situations arises. You have to remember that every person may be on the same level as you, but what they perceive through their eyes, physical eyes, would be different than what you perceive with your physical eyes. So I'm gonna cut it here. I hope you're gonna have a wonderful day, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.